Hello everybody, I've been isekai'd into Sloth, Dark Elf. If you like my channel, please like and subscribe. That time I got reincarnated as a slime, chapter number 74, Man and Monster Summit. Anything that's not in this manga that I talk about is from the light novel. Keep that in mind while watching this video. Oh, and at the end of the video, I'm going to go into spoilers. For people like me who read the light novel and for people who are just curious. While C.I. tells Rimuru the whereabouts of Claimant Army, which is headed towards Melanava territory, Rimuru knows there's Fuse and about 50 adventurers headed towards Tempest. When Rimuru went to meet him, he asked, "What are you doing here, Fuse?" "Well, we are here in accordance of the Tempest Blooming Security Treaty." "Sorry, Fusey, the fight's over." Now let's think about this for a second. 20,000 soldiers attacking a town of a total of 10,000. Most are not fighters. With that kind of fight, it should only be a defensive fight that should take a long time. When Fuse and the adventurer got there and seeing as nothing was wrong, no damages to the buildings or no, Fuse just thought that farmers haven't gotten there yet. When Rimuru used universal sense, he detected Garzel approaching. "I heard you became a demon lord," said Garzel. Fuse overhears this and freaks out. "It was necessary for me to kill 20,000 people by myself to become a demon lord." Garzel tried to stop Rimuru from saying that to everyone. "The farmer's armor just came up missing, right, Rimuru?" Garzel knows the truth, but he is trying to protect Rimuru. If humans finds out that a monster can kill 20,000 well-trained soldiers by himself, it will incite fear, almost like having a walking, talking nuclear weapon. Fuse didn't buy that one bit, but he is smart and understood what Garzel was trying to do. Diablo did offer to change the memories of all the adventurers though. Garzel noticed that Rimuru seemed to have trust in Fuse. I mean, he is the creator of this manga. Garzel then points out another group of people. This group of people came from the Sorcerer's Dynasty, and an extremely important person is with them. When the leader of this group noticed someone calling out to Rimuru, he got pissed and started to cast an extremely powerful magic that can probably wipe out the whole entire city. However, Ellen slaps him upside the head, stopping the magic and asking him, "Why did you come here, father?" Turns out the leader only listened to some of the report. He only heard that a demon lord kidnapped his daughter. Ellen then introduced her father, the archduke of the Sorcerer's Dynasty, Archduke. Not only is he there to check on his daughter, but to see if his nation will interact with Tempest. Archduke came to the conclusion that the people at Tempest are not fools. The magic attack he was trying to use was just a bluff. No one in Tempest leadership was worthy, because they all realized that. Shuna even took it a step further and realized that his body was that of a homunculus, a fake body. It came to light that Garzel and Archduke known each other for years. When Valdora walks up to Rimuru to ask for the next manga chapter, Garzel, Archduke, and Fuse realize that this is the real true storm dragon, Valdora. Everyone freaks out. The goblins fell on their knees and prostrated themselves. Ellen and Fuse fainted. It was a total chaos. Rimuru, Garzel, and Archduke stepped aside to talk. This is when Rimuru explained to them how he met Valdora and freed him. However, with a true dragon and a demon lord in one place, Tempest's military surpasses that of Sorcerer's Dynasty and Dorgo, and now they have to worry about what the church would do. Now, because Ellen was the one who told Rimuru how to become a demon lord, everyone will be looking for her to be punished. Garzel, however, seemed to have a plan to solve these problems. Everyone headed to the meeting room. There, Shuna introduced everyone in their titles. From the armed nation of Dorgan, King Garzel. From the Beast King, Urizaria, the leader of the Beasteteer, Avis. From the Kingdom of Blueman, Guildmaster Fuse. From the Sorcerer's Dynasty, Archduke Archduke. And from the Tempest Federation, the leader, Rimuru. In order to keep Valdora entertained, Rimuru got him more mangas to read. Before the conference really got started, Rimuru explained to everyone about himself. The fact that he was a human from the same world as Hinata, how he met Valdora, his fight with Hinata, and even his evolution into a demon lord. Rimuru then tells everyone what will be told to the world will be different. Garzel then explains that no one will accept a friendship from someone who can kill 20,000 people no matter what the reason is. This is not good for someone who wants to befriend humans, and the same thing will happen if his subordinate takes the blame. But it's a different story if the storm dragon takes the blame, since he is already considered a natural disaster. Arrow speaks out that he likes this narrative because it will get his daughter out of trouble. Rimuru then asks Valdora was he okay with this. His response is to use the influence of the storm dragon as you want. Garzel asks about the only 3 people in the prison who can spill the truth. This is when Rimuru tells him the plan for Farmus. First, release the king and make him pay reparation. Of course they will not pay it, but the real objective is to cause a civil war in Farmus. One side is the kingdom leadership, and the other side will be the champion of Yom, in which Tempest would be backing him. King Garzel exerted pressure on Yom, and Yom took that pressure head on. Your will is commendable. Are you prepared? Said Garzel. Well, yeah, after all, he is doing this for a girl. Grucius stood up and said to Garzel that he will watch over him from now on. Garzel gave his approval, then told him if he needs anything, he can rely on him. To fix Farmer's financial problem, farmers should develop their agricultural system. This is something that Gorgon needs. Fuse spoke up saying Blumen can help with the farming situation. In amusement, Arrow asked Fuse why have Blumen formed a diplomatic relationship with Tempest. Fuse confusingly asks, what are you talking about? Blumen could have just waited to see what would happen to Tempest. Why with the first opportunity did Blumen jump to Tempest's side? Fuse gave in and put it all out there. I was in agreement with you, Duke, but the king saw things differently. Blumen is weak. We are not the armed nation of Dorgan, nor the sorcerer's dynasty. What if the monster nation decided to attack us? Resistance was determined to be futile. Tempest beat the Orc Lord with 200,000 followers and Charybdis. We stand no chance. No one will help us. Plus, rumorism is not widespread in Blumen. We are better putting our stake in with the Demon Lord than the church. After this acclamation, Earl understood Blumen's stance. It was the best way to survive in their situation. Garzel pointed a question at Errol. What is your decision with Tempest? Errol first wanted to ask Rimuru a question, but before he got the question out, his daughter embarrassed him by telling him to stop putting on airs and answer the question already. To bring the move back, Rimuru activated his Demon Lord Haki. No, not that Haki. His Demon Lord Haki. How do you intend to use your power as a Demon Lord, said Arrow. A simple question for Rimuru. He wants to do as he pleases and create a world where humans and monsters can live together. With that said, the Sorcerer's Dynasty requests a diplomatic relationship with Tempest. Garzel points out that Arrow was planning to side with Tempest from the beginning. No way they can stand against a true Demon Lord and a dragon. The story switches to the icy, cold lands. A lady tells this mysterious man that claimant wants a real Purgus, if Millen and Freya second it. In reply, the man says, Millen, as usual, I can't comprehend the thoughts of that fool. Okay, from here now we're entering the spoiler zone. If you do not want to know what's going on in future events, please stop the video right now. This is for people that already read the light novel, or people that are just curious. So, this dude here name is Guy Crimson. He is the strongest person in this series as of right now. Nobody can beat him. This dude here is the leader of the 10 great Demon Lords. He started the Demon Lord organization with Millen and the Fairy Queen. His race is Demon. He is a primordial demon just like Diablo. If you are a primordial demon, you represent a color. Diablo color is black. This guy Crimson color is red. Alright everybody, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy. Deuces.